If you'd rather be spending time relaxing or designing your island than wasting it planting, digging, binning and watering, then this technique of gardening is for you. Over the course of a week, if you don't time travel, you too could have results like this. I call it lazy gardening. Do you get it? As in you lay down and be lazy? Tell me you like it, and if you don't, maybe just like the video instead. Tough crowd, back to the video. We're trying to breed green mums, purple pansies, windflowers, hyacinth, tulips, along with black cosmos and black lilies. And I'm not doing this alone. I'm involving another couple of my kind channel members in Damo and Dots, who are hosting flowers along with watering, together with channel member Jan and Mrs. G, my wife. This is to ensure we get a good comparison of results, and we're ensuring we get the golden sparkle each day. This is done when we have 5 or more people water our flowers, giving us 80% chance of reproduction. Ah, the serenity. Let me get up and show you what you'd need if you too wanted to do this experiment yourself. For these 4 flowers we're trying to get, you'd need 2 red seeds and 2 yellow seeds. That's for the hyacinth, the tulip, the cosmos and the mums. For the slightly more complicated breeding of the pansies and windflowers, you'll need 4 red seeds and 4 white seeds. On the flip side of the difficulty, for the lilies, you just need 4 red seeds. What's Tom doing? Smelling the flowers? Is he foreshadowing what's coming? You'll have to wait to find out. There are 2 different planted layouts. A simple one like this one, a 7x7 grid, which I've used a stone pathing to ensure that we keep all our flowers contained within. We create a diamond formation which we use for the yellow and red breeding of the tulips, hyacinth, cosmos and mums. Note we're using the red and yellow seed flowers, which you get from Nook's Cranny or from Leaf. You'll notice I've also terraformed a brown soil to keep the flowers in check. The more complicated pansies and windflowers will be using an 8x8 grid. The middle 4 squares will cluster 4 white seed flowers, and inset by 1 square from each edge will plant the red seeds. The lilies are a little easier, so a cluster of 4 seeds in a space of 5x5 or whatever you can muster is probably ample for results. Speaking of results, Day 3 brought 2 purple mums and our very first hard hybrid, the purple tulip. Not bad at all. Plus, we got ourselves a black lily. Fast forward to day 5, we have more purple mums, which gives us our first green mum. In the tulips, we got a black tulip, which in itself is a win. Certain black tulips are capable of making purple 25% of the time, so that's a huge benefit. Onto the lilies, we got 1 more black one. Day 6 and we got another purple tulip, so that's massive. 1 more black lily is born. Day 7 in the cosmos section brings us a black cosmos, which themselves are quite hard to get. Onto the mums and another green mum. Tulips get 2 more purples, so that's 4 in total so far, plus another 2 black lilies in for a total of 5 now. Before we talk about the pansies and the windflowers, let's have a look at the results of channel member Dots. She too managed to get the green mums with his lazy technique, and one-upped me with the purple hyacinth. She didn't manage any purple tulips as I did, but she too got a black cosmos. I'm pretty happy with this lazy experiment. But wait, there's more. Damo also managed not just 1 purple hyacinth, but 2. Also bred black lilies and 2-upped Dots and I with 3 black cosmos. With the pansies and windflowers for that matter, I didn't instruct my watering team well at the start. I had intended to water from the middle out until the inner flowers reached the outer reds. And as expected, the lone corner flowers resulted in a bunch of unneeded clones, cluttering up the growth area, so I ended up digging up all of the reds to mimic as best I could the starting from the middle. Here's what the second attempt looks like over the course of 5 days. Unfortunately, no luck for purple pansies here. I cleaned up my first attempt of the windflowers and gave it a second shot. Didn't get much luck the second time either, so I might redesign this in a future video. Of the 7 harder hybrids, here's a recap of what we managed to breed with this technique. 5 out of 7 isn't bad despite what Ione thinks. Here's an aerial of my attempts and pretty happy with the results, with 4 of the 7 flowers creating rare hybrids. Would love to know how you go. If meticulous breeding is more your style, check this playlist of rare hybrid breeding. Hey AG Nation, thanks for your support.